Hello. Before we get started, I want to thank my good pal Thanatos Prime for hooking me up temporarily with Ransack here, so I could have all four Deluxe Insecticons to review for you guys. So yeah, we're gonna get started on I guess you could say part two of the Insecticons, because I think this is all we have. I think this is all the Insecticons. Unless they repaint more, I don't think we're getting any more. So without further ado, here we have Ransack. And again, thanks to Thanatos Prime for letting me borrow him for this review. We're going to take a quick look at the head sculpt. This came in a 4-pack of a Buzzworthy Bumblebee set with an alternate head for kickback. But I honestly told him to keep this head because I honestly prefer this head on a different character, so that they're not so similar. I will show kickback here in a bit. Anyways, taking a look at the head sculpt. Nice red for the visor, nice red for the bug eyes, red for the little crest up there, Decepticon insignia right up there, like smoky transparent plastic, orange for his wings. These bits also come with kickback, which I don't remember what I did with mine, so here's a look at them. Instead of purple clear plastic, it's yellow plastic, or transparent plastic painted over yellow, I think. Yeah. Transparent plastic painted over in yellow. Yeah, 2 different shades of yellow. Painted plastic, unpainted plastic. You know how it is. He comes with the same exact gun as Kickback. Got some yellow paint on his shins. Yellow for his feet. And going up the back. Still pretty clean transformation. Articulation-wise, his head is on a ball joint, gets some wiggle room. Head can do a full 360, though with the antenna kind of makes it a bit harder to do. Arms can do a full 360. They can go in and out. You got bicep rotation. You have over 90 degrees of bend at the elbow. Wrist can only move down due to transformation. Excuse me. You have a waist swivel. Legs can move forward that far, back that far, outward. He can do more than a full splits. You got a thigh rotation. You got you got 90 degrees of bend at the knee, and his feet can only move up. And you also have, you got a bit of ankle tilt. So for a quick comparison, I still have him in my room. Here he is with the original version of the mold Kickback. I'm going to remove this for a minute. So here it is with Kickback. Like I said, different heads. And this one does come with this head. But honestly, I kind of prefer if they have their own unique heads. As they should. Same gun. And just pretty much same everything. But, yeah. So, I guess without further ado, take these off. Let's get down to transformation, shall we? Let's. So, first thing we are going to do, we're going to rotate his head 180. We're going to leave the antenna, because the antenna are also just on like little swivels. And come back here. Maybe. There we go. And then one of these days I'll try to see if I can find myself my own Ransack. Bring his wings back. Bring his arms down. Bring one click. Flip the hand in. And there you have that. Second verse, same as the first. Bring down. One click. One click. Bend the elbow. Flip the hand in. And there you have that all done. Next, we're going to flip in his toes. Bend the knees forward. I'll do a bug mode comparison as well. Bring the leg out. Bring the foot down. Rotate. Foot down. Down. Rotate. We're going to bring the gun. Just plug it down under here. As for the wings, I believe these can connect somehow. Trying to remember. Okay, give me a second. Alright, there we go. Just tabs onto the side of the wings. But there we have Ransack. I didn't mention his name yet, did I? This is Ransack. But there is Ransack in his bug mode, and it looks just like Kickback, doesn't it? Anyways, take a quick look at the head. New head sculpt right there. It's antenna, again, which can wiggle. And basically everything else we've already seen, just in another configuration, because that's how this mold works. Keep your toes in, buddy. But yeah, articulation's literally the exact same, just you got extra legs in the back. Anyways, for a quick comparison, and for a comparison, like I just said, yeah, I was transforming him off camera, because don't need to see it twice. Here is Kickback and Ransack in their insect modes. And yeah, it's just Kickback, but yellow. Keep your legs stable, please. Well, yeah, just different heads, and that's really it for Ransack. Yeah, you guys can see my laptop. I'm just watching some videos, just because. Just watching videos as I, like, transform some of these guys off camera, but anyways, we're going to take a look at our next Insecticon, which will be one of my personal favorite repaints, Chop Shop. So here is Chop Shop in his robot mode. Take a quick look at it. He's got a brand new head from Shrapnel. Some nice, like, brownish color, some orange, some red. And yeah, Decepticon insignia right there. This version of the mold actually comes with actual bug legs instead of just these things. And he does have Shrapnel's gun, which I just put on his back because he doesn't have any. Whoa, hey, whatever. Which he doesn't. I don't have room for it, so I just put it on his back because I kind of like these as guns better than insect legs on this version. Yeah, some reds, some oranges all over. Some reds. We got this new symbol on his leg, which I'm blanking on right now. So, if you guys know what the symbol means, please let me know down in the comments. I totally forgot what it means. But yeah, there's the back. Yeah, articulation-wise, his head can rotate, which I can grab his ears, thank goodness. I can rotate his head better than I can Shrapnel. Just move this out of the way so you can accommodate the arms. Arms can do a full 360, they can go in and out. You got a bicep rotation, you have over 90 degrees of bend at the elbow. His wrist can go in due to transformation. He has a waist swivel. Legs can move forward that far, back that far, outward. Yeah, wow, that's a lot tighter than I remember it. Go to that. You can do full splits. You got a thigh rotation. You got a little over 90 degrees of bend at the knee, and the feet, they can't really move up. They can move down, and you have ankle tilt. And again, these can move however you wish. And now for a quick comparison, here he is with Shrapnel. So he has a bit more remolding on... So Chop Chop has more remolding on him. His head's been remolded, his mandibles have been remolded, and I think that's all that's remolded. Still more than Ransack got. Oh, and again, he comes with these instead of just these. Honestly, just for now, so I don't lose it, you hold on to his gun. There, you have 2 guns. Now you can blast even more Autobots. But, yeah. And we'll just put him off to the side for now. And we will get down to transformation. Release your gun, Chop Chop. Shall we? Let's. So, we're going to close up his head. Just like so. We're going to bring the mandibles up. Get some room. I'm going to flip in his fist. Just like so. We're going to rotate him at the waist, 180. We're going to bring his toes down. Open his legs up. I'm going to tap his legs together. I'm going to collapse his legs. Just like so. I'm going to bring out these bug legs. And then his arms are just going to tap into the side. Just like so. And like so. There we go. And there you have Chop Chop in his insect mode. So just put these back on. Alright. Give it back his gun for now. Just plug in under here. Which is kind of a little bit loose on mine. But there is Chop Chop in his insect mode. And on my copy, these are actually harder to get out than they are on Shrapnel. Anyways, here is Chop Chop in his insect mode, and it's just Chop Chop doing a yoga pose, I guess. Take a quick look at some of the details. Granted, we've basically seen everything. There is basically nothing new with this. But that's to be expected from an insect former. Articulation, his mandibles can move. Yay. These legs can just collapse if they want to. And these are just stationary. They are on 5mm pegs, so you give these a shrapnel if you want, but they really wouldn't work with the color scheme. But for now, for comparison, here he is with Shrapnel in his insect mode. Again, mandibles are remolded, head sculpts are remolded, and basically all the same. Yeah. Again, if anyone wants to remind me what this symbol means, please let me know. I totally forgot what that symbol is. Anyways, we got 2 down, 2 more to go. So next we're going to take a look at... Barrage next. And here he is in his robot mode. So this is a repaint and retool of Bombshell. As the legs kind of give it away. And now I'll show you what I mean by that here in a minute. I'll take a quick look at the head. Nice head sculpt. Nice yellow for the paint, red for the eyes, red for his little crest. Decepticon insignia right front and center. Just little red beady bits right here. And his arms are Bombshell. His legs are Bombshell / shrapnels. Some silver for his toes. Some little bits of red. yellow paint there. Again, if you guys can enlighten me on that, please let me know. And as you can see, doesn't... Hey, Sound Blaster, doesn't that look like Bombshell's chest? Why, yes. Yes, it does. And we're going to bring Bombshell back in, or we're going to bring Bombshell in, and see, he is basically flipped. So yeah, if I just turn these guys around, they just basically flipped Bombshell around, which is kind of cool. I just know there's a scuffing on mine. What the heck? Anyways. Yeah, new heads, new chests. I guess. For Barrage's case, same back, different chest. But it's really cool how they did this with Bombshell. Anyways, and he also, just like Chop Chop, he comes with different bug legs. They come separate. Anyways, he does come with the same gun as well. Anyways, let us get down to transformation, shall we? We're just going to take his weapon, put it off to the side, and let us get started. So first, flip his hands in. Flip his hands in. We're then just going to bring this up and over his robot head. And we are not rotating his waist, because like I said, this is backwards. Flip his feet down. Open his legs up. Tab his legs together. Collapse them in, just like so. Then we're just going to bring the arms in. We're going to keep them like so, I believe. Yeah. Keep them like so. And then it'll just pretty much tab into the side right in here. Pretty much this post and part is going to line up. Same as the first. Bring that in. Bring that up and in. And just plug his gun up top. And there we have Barrage in his Beetle mode. And yeah, I kind of like this better than Bombshell's Beetle mode, honestly, for this mold. And we'll take a quick look at the details. Visible head syndrome. They didn't even try this one. They didn't even try to hide his head. Yeah. Articulation. This can move back and forth. This can move down, but then you'll just reveal that. Did I? Oh, you know what? His arms and legs are the same as shrapnels, but his head can only rotate that far before it bounces his shoulder. I forgot to go over articulation with him. My bad. I forgot about that. That's my fault. Like I said, it's just the head. His arms, the arms and legs are shrapnels, so it's fine. Yeah, but now for comparison, here he is with Bombshell. And yeah, Rhinoceros Beetle, I believe this is a Stag Beetle. Let's take it. It's crazy how much of a remold can make one look so different. Granted, the back is just Shrapnel's legs. Which, again, Azrael, give him new legs. And again, someone please enlighten me on the symbol. Anyways, we got one more Insecticon to look at. So, Here we have the leader of the Deluxe Insecticons, Venom, or Venom. He had to get a name change due to a certain other character that has a licensing from Sony and Marvel. And yeah, we'll take a quick look at the head. Nice orange for the head, red for the visor, red for the bug eyes. Green little antenna, Decepticon insignia right up here. Some nice paintwork up here, as well as here. Some orange right there. I do wish his wings could like go back a bit further to make his arm fully down. But that's just how the original Venom figure was. He's got his axe, which also is his gun. Some orange here. Going down, you got a little bit of red, silver, and yellow right there. Some black paint right there. And yeah, he got the guns. This is where my tongue stops working. It is late at night. I record these I try to record these like the day before. He has his bug legs on his back. Yeah, a bit of hollow. But as for transformation, what are you going to do? Anyways, articulation-wise, his head, I think, is just on a hinge. So his neck can move up and down. His head can do a full 360, pretty much at the base of the neck. So you can look down quite a bit. You can look up quite a bit. Arms can do a full 360. Just got to maneuver around the wings. You got a bicep rotation. You have slightly under 90 degrees of bend at the elbow. Nothing at the wrist except for inward movement. But that's more for transformation than anything. And it tends to come undone. His wrist tends to want to pop up. He does have a waist swivel. Legs can move forward that far, back that far. Outward, he can do the full splits. You got thigh rotation. You have over 90 degrees of bend at the knee. And the feet, they cannot move up. His toes can move down. And you have transformation levels of ankle tilt. And this is actually a brand new mold, so this won't get really much of a comparison. I should have compared to these guys. I guess I did at the beginning of the video, but yeah. Here is Venom in his robot mode. Anyways. And I guess for like a Decepticon comparison, I got one next to me. So here he is with Horrible, which I will review him and his Headmaster Junior partners. Here he is with my personal favorite Decepticon still to this day, Soundwave. I cannot wait for the Studio Series release of Soundwave. He looks so good. Who else do I got here? I'm not gonna reach. I guess that's gonna be it for comparison. For now, let us get down to transformation. Well, before I do that, he can hold this as well as just a separate piece, because why not? And then he can just hold this as a gun. Excuse me. Yeah, let's get down to transformation, shall we? So first I'm going to make him assert dominance. So first things first, we're going to flip in his toes. We're going to break his ankles, basically. Flip them up. We're then going to, excuse me, rotate at the thigh, 90 degrees. I want the other way. I want this way. Yeah, I want this way. Bring up his legs. Just like so. I'm going to take this the other way. We want this way. And this is going to hook into here. And his legs are just going to tap together. just like so. And you have that all ready to go. We're going to raise his head up, just like that. We're then just going to rotate his arm, just like so. We're going to bring his wrist in, and we're going to collapse his arm on that double hinge, just like that. Second burst, same as the first. Rotate, flip the hand in, use that double jointed elbow to your advantage without doing that just yet. Okay, you know what, before I fully continue that, I'm going to bring his wings back, just so I have better room to work with here. No, don't, not yet. Let me collapse your arm for, dude, let me collapse your arm. Work with me, dude. Okay, now we can bring his arms in. It's like so. And like so. And then this is going to go into a port right here. Just going to bring the arm down. Just like that. Bring the arm in. Just like that. You're then going to slots, tab his head in just like so. Flip that in. Spread out his insect legs. Just like so. And as for weapon storage, just plug in right here and right here. And there you have Venom, aka Venom, in his cicada mode. And yeah, take a quick look at the details. Does this count? I'm counting it. Visible head syndrome. It's just, he looks like he's smiling. Sorry. Anyways, got his robot chest is just hanging there. Got some nice detail on his wings. They do tab into these like slot. They're more like a resting. They're just like more of a resting spot than anything for his wings, which mine don't like to stay down. Yeah, there is the top. There is the bottom articulation. Each of these bug legs are on a ball joint, so you can move these however you wish. His head does not move because it's tapped into place. And the wings, you can do whatever you wish with them. Bring them out, bring them in, bring them over his chest. Whatever you want. But now, let us bring in everybody. So here we got Ransack. Here we got Kickback. Yeah, allergies. Gotta love them. Here we have Chop Shop. Here we have Shrapnel. Here we have Barrage. And here we have Bombshell. So yeah. Here we have all 7 of our Insecticons that Hasbro has released. And yeah, what do I think? Venom wins. Venom's my favorite of the Insecticons. Chop Shop's my favorite repaint. Favorite mold, I think, is Shrapnel. Kickback and Ransack are pretty good. Barrage is pretty good. Also, these two are Amazon exclusive for the Doom and Destruction 2-pack. Forgot to mention that. And then Ransack comes in a Buzzworthy Bumblebee 4-pack with, I believe, Skywasp, Goldbug, himself, and a toy-colored Beast Wars Scorponok, if I remember correctly. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. And then next time, we will be going for a movie bot. So until next time, bye bye.